Known as America's first suburb, Brooklyn Heights is close to the action of Manhattan, but still feels like an old-fashioned neighborhood. There are no mega mansions here, but small apartments perfect for retreating to at the end of the day.
Welcome. Let us show you in. I'm Peter.
I'm Robin.
So how do you turn a dark little apartment into a bright open space? Just take down a wall.
Peter and Robin transformed their 900 square foot apartment from dark and cramped into an open space full of light.
When we first saw the apartment, there wasn't any light coming into the living room.
I didn't like it. I thought it was dark.
As an architect, I saw the potential in the apartment, and I knew right away what we had to do.
Then Peter explained that he would remove the wall and kind of open it up, and then we would have all that window space and more light, which I like. And it really was a big change.
The sleek kitchen was designed with everything in easy reach.
I'm getting food ready for my dinner guests because I love to cook. Everything is designed for efficiency. One of the things that we did was remove the tall refrigerator and replace it with 2 under-cabinet units.
Big, bulky refrigerators are from the past. The new trend is to have smaller ones, under-counter refrigerators, and those work great because not only do they get rid of these big appliances, but they give you more counter space.
My favorite piece in the kitchen is actually the oven. It has a hideaway control panel.
The open living room works perfectly for entertaining.
I enjoy classic modern pieces with neutral colors, but I like to add color to the apartment with accessories and fruits and flowers. This is my favorite appliance in the apartment. It's basically an under-counter refrigerator with drawers, and we use it for entertaining, and there's a tray on top. This is an antique altar table, and then we needed additional storage, so I had custom cabinets made. I put a lot of the furniture on casters so that we can wheel things out when we need to.
Peter and Robin insisted on a space for dinner parties.
This is our dining room. It's designed for maximum flexibility. For example, this lamp can be raised and lowered. The light is on a dimmer. The table also is on casters, so we can wheel it out of the way if we have a larger function.
When we have company, we have a whole space that we can have parties in or entertain.
Just around the corner, the office doubles as a guest room.
At first, it was an open space, and then we created this private area where we could have overnight guests. It would also create a working area. We left it open so that we could still get light from the windows, and we could also have an unhindered view of the Brooklyn Bridge. This is something that Peter does his best to hide.
When we first met, Robin bought this for me from the Caribbean. I think it's made by a man that lives on the beach, apparently on a tree. And quite frankly, I hide it all the time, but it keeps on reappearing.
Behind a wall of glass, the bedroom can be either a private or public space.
The glass wall was one of the first things that we put into the apartment. It separates the living area from the sleeping area. And it's always alive with the shadows and activity.
The glass at night picks up the reflection of the headlamps of the cars. It's almost like a light show, and it's actually quite beautiful to just lie in bed and watch that.
Oh, so when we have guests and we want more privacy, we can pull the curtains, which goes all the way around, and it actually creates a separate room.
The frosted plexiglass works really well as a divider because light is still allowed to come through. But the interesting thing is to combine materials and soften it with the fabric panels. It's very luxurious and very soft.
If we have company and we want more party space, we can lift up this Murphy bed and move it up against the wall, and then we have a whole new living space. Hi there, come on in.
I love this apartment. I think it's very important to come home to be in a relaxing environment.
We've created an amiable space for us so that it's pleasant to be in.
I think the end result in this apartment is actually quite successful.
Cheers.
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 Next, rich colors and fabrics turn an industrial DC loft into a sumptuous ethnic retreat.
It all kind of is one big open space, which is exactly what I was looking for.